everybody, welcome to Road TV. My name is Linda J. Hahn, and I am the Virtual Faculty Coordinator. And I'm going to bring you some interviews with some fabulous faculty and sponsors. And today's guest is Heather Kojan. Hi, Heather.
Well, hello. How are you?
Good. How's it in Baltimore?
Oh my gosh, so good. We had our first snow yesterday, so hello, winter. And other than that, everything's fine. You know, just like the rest of the country, we're hunkering down for a long, long winter. Be awfully nice to have something to look forward to in January, don't you think?
Yeah. Are you getting excited?
A little bit. Yeah, I am actually. I always love doing shows. Of course, would I really rather be traveling to California this year? Yeah, 100%. But next best thing, from the confines of my little classroom here, I will join everybody. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it though. Looking forward to getting to meet some new people and share some good info and just have a good time.
Cool. Is this your first time teaching for Road?
Yes. Absolutely. It's always been on my radar to teach at Road. And I have a brother who lives in California too. So I thought, oh, good. You know, I'll mesh everything. I'll go see him. I'll teach. So of course, this year, I'm not going to California. But yeah, I'm super excited. I know so many people who have taught at Road and they've always had great experiences and has such a good reputation that I kind of was like, I need to be there. So I'm going to be there this year.
Well, we are thrilled, beyond thrilled to have you.
Thank you.
So let's talk about some of the classes that you're going to be teaching.
Yes.
What do you got?
Oh, me. Sorry. Let me pick that up. Yes, I would love to. So I've got 5 classes. The one directly behind me, the diamond shaped one, that's called Diamonds on a String. Oh, I should probably have like my calendar out.
I have it. Diamonds on a String. That is class number W, that's for Wednesday, 108. W108. So what are we going to do in Diamonds on a String?
On that one, lately I started like identifying as a modern scrap quilter. Everything I've done, I think, during COVID has been scrap quilts. So this is a great scrap buster. It's great for using all those medium fabrics that, you know, you might not have a whole lot of use for, or even like large scale prints that you don't know how to separate. We just cut them into skinny little strips. There's a little bit of foundation piecing to it, but not hard. Like one line has to be fairly accurate, but you know, we'll get there. And then the rest is just fun. And then it might be hard to see, but there's like secondary and tertiary diamonds that pop up, and you can make it any size you want. And it goes fast once you get down the technique, and it's super fun. So that's number 1.
Modern string quilt.
Modern string quilt. Okay, so that one is actually this little fellow here. So this one, also scrappy. I'll just cover myself in quilt. Wow, I could do that, but then you can't hear me. This one also uses scraps. This one is strip pieced. And I don't know if you can tell, maybe. But the background, all that white is actually pieced as well. It's kind of pieced in an improvisational log cabin style. So teach you how to do that. This one, a lot of people, this has been popping up over Instagram. A lot of people have been making this lately. So I'm excited to see everybody's spin on it. What I like about both of these is, as I tell my students, I don't know everything about my patterns. And I mean by that, you know, people bring different fabrics into the mix. And so when they do their rendition of the class, it's exciting for me to see the outcome. And they add their own little twist to it. So everything is, you know, kind of fun and unique. So anyway, that's number 2.
And talking about improv log cabins.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to switch my camera because when you take a class, I've got 3 to 4 different cameras that we can take a look at. So I'm going to switch over to my design wall So you can see that one. And there's that. So there's some of the images from it. The great thing about this is, again, you put your own spin on it by the fabrics that you bring. And this is more teaching a method, or methods, I should say, more than an actual pattern with this one. Pardon me. There are kind of some rules to not follow, but to go along with. But everybody, again, creates their own unique spins on things. And it's exciting for me to see a little show and tell at the end to see what everybody comes up with. So that is super fun as well.
Okay, the Improv Log Cabin, that is number T for Thursday.
Yes.
Could be Tuesday.
Let's do Thursday instead.
Let's do Thursday,
Yes.
T120. That's
Yes.
Improv Log Cabin. Then we have F113, and that is the Dresden Rainbow Mini Quilt.
This little cutie tootie right here.
That's cute.
Whoops, it's hard to. It's like paper piecing, trying to get something in front of a camera with the upside down and backwards. So this one, you can finish this as a mini quilt. You can finish this as a pillow. Most people get through a good amount, like the whole quilt top done, in just our short 3-hour class. You pick out the rainbow, or it doesn't have to be, but I've been making Dresdens for a long time. I will teach you everything I know about Dresdens, and there's a lot of aha moments like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, I love how you do that. We'll make it nice and flat for everybody, because that's a little bit of a downfall sometimes with the Dresdens. But, and you could easily make an entire quilt out of this. So, yeah. Dresden Rainbow Mini Quilt. And that is number?
F for Friday.
Yes.
113. Friday the 13th. That's how you can remember that.
Is it? No, it's Friday the 22nd.
Yeah, but it's F113. And then on Saturday, yeah.
Saturday. This guy right here, or this gal, I should say. This is my Roy quilt. So this, kind of a little nod to Roy G. Biv, a rainbow. You don't have to make it in a rainbow, but you can. And you have a couple options with this. Let me grab this down. You can actually make it as a quilt, or if you want, you could just take one column of this and make a super table runner. What I love about this is all wedge shapes, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, no Y seams in this. You know why?
Why?
Because I don't know how to do Y seams. I should learn. I should learn to make a class out of it. So yeah, so this is fun. Just some clever piecing. It's got this really cool kind of scallopy, pointy finish on the top, but if you don't want to do that, there's ways to make it not do that. The center's a little bit of English paper piecing as well. There's little hexagons in the center there. So that is class number
S for Saturday, 108. Now, when you said Roy, I'm reading it, I'm like, you know what? That's red, orange, yellow.
Yes.
Roy.
Well, okay. So here's the
what?
thing. Yeah, I'm terrible in naming quilts also. So I mean, if I could just like number them, that would be great. So sometimes I'll just name them after people I love. And my dad's name was Roy, so that's why I call it the Roy quilt. So a little nod to him and a little nod to the rainbow, Roy G. Biv.
So you clearly don't have a Linda quilt yet.
No, but wait.
Get out of it, Heather. Get out of it.
Here, can you see on my planner where I've written in start the Linda quilt? Can you see? It's written there. It's plain as day. I don't know why. It's right there. That's my January plans right there. Right after road. I'm going to start on it right after road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, talking about all your classes together.
Yes.
What kind of skill level do you need?
I would say confident beginner. So if you feel comfortable with a rotary cutter, fantastic. If you can do a 1/4 inch seam allowance, a lot of them don't need a perfect seam allowance, honestly, but a consistent one is good. And really, a good attitude we're good to go.
Anything else? Yeah.
I'm pretty easygoing, and I'm always happy to do things over and over again as well. So like if you don't get something the first time, you know, could you just do that again? Yeah, absolutely. I'll just keep doing it over and over until he's like, all right, enough, I got it. So yeah, I'm confident beginner, I would say.
And you, of course, they can't do it virtually, but you do like gifts of candy and stuff, and you'll keep doing it the more they give you candy.
How do we get the candy? I want the
I
candy.
put it on my supply list.
All right. I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah, I put it on my supply list.
All right. Okay.
That's how you test if somebody reads the supply list. You just put something bizarre in there.
Yes.
Like
Yes. That's all.
cookies.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
And the ones that read the supply list, you get bags of caramels.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Okay, I didn't know about that. Can
Yeah.
we do cash as well, by the way?
Cash and wine.
Can we put cash and wine on the supply list? Okay. I am loving Road to California right now.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
COVID. Let's talk COVID.
Let's talk about COVID.
How do you think COVID has affected our industry? I know there's some good things and there's some bad things. So what's your general opinion? I'm asking everybody. So.
My general opinion is what a gift that, not COVID, what a gift that we're able to still do this. Because honestly, when, stay-at-home orders came down, I was at a quilt show, and this was back in March, and I thought, I am out of a job for maybe a year. And it was lovely that people started doing this on the Zoom platform. Just people jumping in. People who had not done Zoom before. By the way, people who say they can't do Zoom, early on, my mom just turned 90. We got her on Zoom early, and we do a weekly phone call with her. We call it Helen Time if anybody wants to come. But anybody can do Zoom. And I love that people have been willing to take the chance and jump in and see, like, you know what, this is not too hard. And I think aside from it just being a gift that we were able to do it, a lot of the feedback that I've gotten is people really enjoy the format. They're in their own space. They have their own snacks. You can't forget anything. And I'm finding students are completing more in class because it's almost like one-on-one. Like I'm right here with you. This is my cutting mat. This is my sewing machine. Everything is right here. You get to see everything I'm doing in real time. And people are getting a lot more done in the classes. So I think, downside, I don't know. I'm not getting it. Okay, here's the one downside. I have to remember when I'm working in California because of the 3-hour time difference. That's it. So the first time I scheduled something, I scheduled with a guild, a lecture that was with a guild in California at night. And I am not a night owl. If you want to do a class at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm your girl. But I scheduled a lecture for 7 o'clock at night. And then I realized, oh my gosh,
10 o'clock.
It's in California. So I took a nice nap and it was fine. But maybe that's it. I don't know. Everything else is good. It's all good for me. I'm enjoying all of it.
What do you miss? What do you miss about being on the road?
Okay, selfishly, I miss having my own hotel room. That's kind of fun. But you know what I miss? I miss the stories from people. I miss seeing the friendships that can really form really quickly in a quilt class. And I've seen it happen where, people just take a seat, they come in, they don't know anybody, they just take a seat, and you get talking to the gal or guy next to you, and, you start having a conversation. I mean, I've had people like hug in tears and exchange all their information just in the course of 3 hours. So I definitely miss that. I miss the stories from people. that kind of stuff. Hugs, I guess. Yeah. In my own hotel room.
And the after class interaction,
Oh,
with
yeah.
with the teachers and stuff.
All of that. Yeah. I mean, that's what's lovely about it. And, we'll have that again. We'll have it hopefully soon to be able to go back to that. But yeah, just the chit chat, just getting to know people a little bit better. Yeah, that.
Is your studio assistant with you today?
She's not though. She's probably sewing. She's always sewing.
Not that one, the fuzzy one.
Oh, that one. No. So, over Thanksgiving, we somehow screwed up the sink in our kitchen, and it's completely clogged. So we've had a plumber here for the last 2 hours trying to repair that. So we had 5 people for Thanksgiving and ended up doing all the dishes in the laundry room sink because the kitchen sink is completely clogged. So the dog is sequestered away. His name is Chase, so that he doesn't bother the plumber, basically, and me. So yeah, but he can make an appearance. He's a good boy. He usually sits right back there and, hangs out, and he enjoys. He's learning. He's pretty good at his 1/4-inch seam allowance right now. Oh my gosh, once, this is not a good thing. So here's my sewing machine that I use, during class. He came in once and he laid down on my presser foot and the machine just started going off. I'm like, what's happening? So now I know what happens when that happens. I got that under control. It's learning. I learn something new every single class, for sure.
Yeah. So you're enjoying doing Zoom, clearly.
Yes, very much.
Like you got a mad setup there.
It's pretty sweet. I'm kind of liking it. It's very cheerful. My real sewing space, which is down in our basement, does not have natural light, and it's not as colorful. So I like being up here. Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like anybody watching this to know about you that we haven't covered?
Let's see.
You can ask me things. I know things, and I do take bribes. I'm just saying. So now you can wonder what I know about you.
All right. Well, do we have a chat box? Can you put it in the chat first? Go ahead. What do you know about me that people should know, or maybe don't know? Maybe they shouldn't know, but they don't. Maybe they don't know.
They need to contribute to my fund to find these things out. So
let's see. I cut my hair yesterday. Cut my own hair. COVID haircut. Did that. By the way, speaking of hair, I was early on the letting my gray grow out. I had planned on this in January, the year to let my gray grow out. I picked a good year to let my gray grow out. But I just gave myself a COVID haircut yesterday. It looks pretty good.
It does, yeah.
Isn't that how they do it? Let's see. I've been quilting for about 30 years. And my first quilt I ever made was a king size quilt. So that was fun. We still have that quilt. It's, I made it in the mid 80s and it's all like mauve and dusky blue as 80s quilts were. I started the Baltimore Modern Quilt Guild about 10 years ago. There wasn't one here, and I had moved here probably about 6 months before I started it, and really I needed to make some friends. So I started a guild, and guess what? I had never been in a guild before. I had no idea what guilds did, but I'm like, how hard can it be? And you know what? It wasn't that hard. And so now we have close to 100 members. So super proud of that. Let's see. I don't know. I'm pretty relaxed, easygoing. So don't get too flustered. Not a whole lot of rules.
Awesome.
Good time guaranteed.
For a good time call.
That sounded not correct. No. You know what I mean.
So Heather Kojan's classes are W108, Diamonds on a String, T for Tuesday, 107, Modern String Quilt, T for Thursday, Improv Log Cabin. F for Friday, 113. Dresden Rainbow Mini Quilt. I'm glad I'm not saying that with after I drank some
You
wine.
know what? I always
Now-
get it mixed up. How to say it? It's fine.
Dresden Rainbow Mini Quilt. And S 108, red, orange, yellow, the Roy Quilt.
Correct. You
Hey,
did
Heather,
it.
do you have a website?
I do. www.heatherkojan.com. I don't really put a whole lot on there, but it has my calendar. It has a link to my Etsy store. It's got some free patterns. It's got classes that I teach. So it's kind of a placeholder, but yeah.
Any social media stuff we should know about?
Yes. So it's always Heather Kojan is my name, just HeatherKojan. On Instagram, Heather Kojan. On Facebook, Heather Kojan. I don't really tweet, but if you would like to tweet me, maybe I'll see it someday. Heather Kojan. Email heatherkojan@gmail.com. If you have any questions about any of the classes, shoot me an email. I'm happy to help you with that. Yeah, it's just always my name. So there.
Cool. Thank you so much for being on Road TV.
My pleasure. That was fun.
And I'm sure I'll be stopping in your class to visit.
That would be fun.
And we will talk very soon.
All right. Well, everybody sign up like right now. Let's
Right
go.
now.
Don't delay. You're going to need something in January to do. This is the thing. Go do it.